Welcome. It's the Cats. We on Intellectual Radio. We on iHeartRadio. And we on Facebook Live many a times. And we here ready to let the cat out the bag. Meow, meow, meow. Guess what, you guys? I'm feeling myself. Let me type in the number right away. I don't see our phone. Let me type in the number. So 8223895 Let me type in the number. Call in. We're going to be talking about a number of different things today. And guess what, audience? We're going to allow you guys to call into the station, and we're going to allow you to talk about some things today. Whatever is in your heart, whatever on your mind, this is your time to shine. So again, thank you guys for tuning in to the Cats Out Show. We're on every Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, letting the cats out the bag. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to go ahead and kick our show off like we always do. We got Miss Monique.
Hey, everybody.
In the building. And we missing the cat. Listen, you guys, we missing James J. Hustle, but our cat is getting ready for his wedding now. He's about ready to say, I's married now. So, he making it do what it do. So again, you guys, we short our male cat, but he'll be back. And we got super producer Earl Winfrey in the building. So again, you guys, we got open discussion, open topic today. And we want to hear what's on your mind. I'm going to go ahead and kick something right off real fast, Monique. I want to talk about today. If you're in the Chicago area, Lakeshore Drive will be closed down today. Lakeshore Drive will be closed down today. You guys share the video. And I want to know what you guys think about shutting Lakeshore Drive down. We got some activists. We got some pastors. We got some leaders. We got some folks that's saying, you know what? We're tired of the violence that's in the Chicago land. And we're going to do something to get some attention. They're shutting Lakeshore Drive down at 4:00 today. And they got buses leaving at 2:30 from Greater St. John Bible Church over on Wowler. That's Pastor Ira J. Eckrick. And so, it's going down today. So Lakeshore Drive will be shut down. And the Cubs have a game tonight. So the traffic is going to be terrible. So anybody that's working downtown, you may want to hurry up and start leaving now to get out of that traffic. Uber is going to be off the chain. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn on my Uber and my Lyft. I'm turning on everything. Uber everywhere. $50 Uber rides.
I see nothing but violence. I see nothing but violence in this future.
Right.
Let them be gangster.
You said let them be gangster. Is it going to be violence?
I think so.
You think it's going to be a bad turnout?
Yep.
Somebody going to get hurt?
Come on, Lakeshore Drive at 4:00.
Just shutting it down. No traffic.
It's going to be a fight.
It's going to be a fight. Y'all heard it. Monique said it's going to be a fight. And I think that, you know what? Some of these people, they probably ready for fights. I heard that there are people that's showing up with bats.
Yep, they go.
I don't know how they going to bat them bullets. So I don't know what's happening. So again, but you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Father Flager shut down the expressway and it was organized. So you know what? I want you guys to call in. What do you think? What do you think? The lines are open, 708-223-8953. Call in. You don't have to be from Chicago to call in with your opinion. Call in. We want to hear from you guys. Because I'm going to tell you something. I can't be mad at the folks that's shutting down Lakeshore Drive. They pick a good one to shut down, and they pick on the day that the Cubs are playing. Oh, that's going to be a big money. People are going to be mad. But here's my question. If you're not shutting anything down, then I guess the only thing you could shut is your mouth right now and allow them people to do what it is that they're doing.
Let them be gangster.
Now, am I going to be out there with them? Yeah. Probably so. Probably so. Am I going to have it live? Am I going to let y'all see what's happening? Probably so.
No, I will not.
Yes, I am. I'm going.
Them people
I'm
gonna get
going.
their ass
Yes,
whooped.
I'm going out there. I'm not scared. Don't be
They gonna get
scared.
their ass whooped out there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if I was a commuter, I'd be out there going off.
Well,
No
you know
way.
what? Let me just say this. The commuters, that's what not here. I'm glad you said that, because if you are a commuter, then you know that there's traffic downtown anyway.
Mm-mm.
And I've seen traffic on Lakeshore Drive shut down when the Cubs are playing, or when it's a World Series, or when it's a Lollapalooza, or when it's this, that, and the third. Why can't it be shut down? Because we're protesting and we're
What they
saying
protesting?
that all lives matter. All lives matter. And that we want to stop the police from killing. So I think that, we got a caller. So let's see who's calling in today. Who's that on the Cats Outline? Cats Outline. Okay, you want to know why? Okay, hold on. First of all, caller, state your name and city and state you're calling from, please.
CC from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And CC, you want to know why? So they're shutting it down to get the attention, to stop the police killing, to stop the violence in Chicago, and they want the attention that Chicago, we need some help in stopping the violence.
Okay.
What do you think about that, CC?
I think that'll be good.
Okay. Well, thank you, Miss CC from Milwaukee. And guess what? You got time to still call in. You got time to make it here. So they're starting at 4:00. Come on, CC. We'll see you. All right. Next caller.
Good morning, Cat South Show.
Yes, talking about the podcast.
Okay, well, go ahead. We'll state your name. And first of all, turn your volume down because we can hear your background.
Okay, hold on, because that's my other phone.
Okay.
I am from Chicago. I love the the South Side. I'm from up north, but I'm always on the South Side. But I've been up here for over like 20 years. To me, the best thing would have been was to shut the CTA down, because listen, they don't drive. White people don't drive down here. When they do the Cubs, they all on the L. They come straight from the L, from all the way from Evanston, Wilmette, Arlington Heights. They catch the train. They don't drive.
So how would you shut it down? So how would you shut the CTA down? Because you better not jump on them tracks.
Listen, I know that, but they should have found some type of way, because I'm telling you, I've been up since my kids was babies. They always catch the train, always. They come, when I say they come far just to get to the Cubs, and they do not drive.
Wow. What's your name, girl?
My name is Janet, and I'm from, I live in Evanston, but I was born out there, but I'll be on the South Side a lot.
Janet, so, you just let a cat out the bag, sister, with that one. Good one. Woo, that was powerful.
That's how they do it. I'm telling you, if you start to drive like at 1:00 and you go into Lakeview, or you go into Ravenswood, you're gonna see them walking all to the train. They're gonna all walk to the train. That's what they do. You're gonna be like, what the? That's how they do it.
Okay. Yeah, well, hey, thank you, sister. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Ooh.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh man, she let it out. When she said that one.
Good morning, Cat South Show.
Yes, good morning. Carmen Duncan from Lansing, Illinois.
Lansing, Illinois. Hey, Miss Duncan, what's going on, lady?
Yeah.
Let your cat out.
My question is, with the protest today on Lakeshore Drive, I was wondering. Hello?
We hear you.
Yes, I was wondering, with all the police, which they will be out, I'm thinking we'll be losing money for the city of Chicago with all the police, because they will have to be paid, and that money would be used in the community for other projects, schools and other things. So,
well, unfortunately, they do not use that money in the community. So We ain't losing anything.
You know,
There's no loss.
okay.
There is no loss. They're not doing their job in the first place. That's what the problem is causing all the confusion with the violence.
Mm.
Okay.
Somebody keep calling me and I keep telling them to
Well,
stop.
I'll say vote. Vote. We need to get out and vote because that money should be put into the community.
Okay. Well, Miss Duncan, thank you. So will you be out today, Lakeshore Drive, or you not coming out?
No, I will not be out today.
No, not at all. Okay.
Not at all.
All right.
I
Well,
wish I could, but I can't.
well, pray for us that's gonna go out there. Pray for us now.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Thank
Thank you.
thank you. So that's a good question. Miss Duncan says that, hey, what about those dollars that, somebody got to pay for this? So who's going to be the one that's going to foot that bill? And I'm going to tell you something. Some bills you just don't worry about. I'm a pro at saying I'm not going to worry about that bill. Some bills I just look at them and be like, next. Some bills are of more importance. So I guess the bill that we're concerned about now with the protest is the bill that's saying, how could we bring about some of these dollars to put into our communities in order to stop the violence? First of all, let's stop the police violence. Now I'm gonna let a real big cat out the bag. Let's get the KKK out of the police stations in the black communities. I really do believe that some of the police officers are the ones that have their white hoodies on by night, and then they come out and they pretend like they're police officers in light. Well, they're not pretending. You're right. They are who they are. So how come? And I'm gonna tell you, I heard Dorothy Brown say it best. She says that if she was to be elected mayor, that one of the things that she would do is revamp the whole police station and do an assessment on the people that are in the police station. Because I am convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt that some of the people that say that they come to serve and protect, they come to rob, kill, steal, and destroy. And so you're trying to do good in your community, but you're doing good against those people that are of authority and they're in position and they rain on your parade.
It's so
How you
sad.
fight back with people that got a license to kill?
I just think, and I'm not trying to sound negative because I really would like somebody black to be in that office. But I think it's going to be hard for somebody black to sit in a Chicago mayor seat. First of all, they are too mobbed up. They are mobbed up. They are not trying to let nobody else black get in that seat.
They not trying to let nobody. How my flashlight get on? My flashlight
about the
came on.
mob.
My flashlight is just on, and I ain't even turned the flash. Do you see my flashlight say that it's off? Flashlight this little light of mine is shining. My flashlight is on my camera. That's why Monique is running from the light. Like, get the light out my face. But guess what? I don't even know why the light is on because my flashlight say that it's off. Now that's interesting.
I think it's the mob, and they're not doing that.
Yeah,
anything is possible, but I just don't think they're doing that.
Okay, so again, you guys, the line is open. We want to hear from you guys. We want to hear from you guys because, again, if you're not doing anything, then the worst thing you can do is criticize somebody who's doing something. So I'm not going to talk about them folks, not until I start my own protest. And like the girl said, Janet, whatever her name was, we got to go back and listen, said that one of the smartest things that you could do is shut down the CTA.
Yeah.
Because that's where most people that's watching the game going to be at. And those people that knew that it was going to be a protest today, those should have been the smart people that didn't drive today on Lakeshore Drive. Okay. So you're not going to stop that money for them Cubs because they on them buses.
And people ain't got. It's so unfortunate though that other people got to get involved because they don't have nothing to do with that. I'm not with those folks, so I'm going to say how it is. Some things just ain't right to be, to be doing.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Okay. This light is bright. Okay. So again, you guys, we want to hear from you guys.
But the CTA is a good idea. That is a good idea.
And some folks said that gangs have their hands in everything anyways. And I'm going to tell you something. It ain't just the gangs. I'm talking about the biggest mobs are the ones that's in, some politicians. You even got some pastors that's part of the plan, the mob. You even got, some corner stores. I'm going to tell you guys something. You want to know where the corruption is at in your neighborhood, you better start on the corner. And what's on the corner? them liquor stores and those corner stores and the people that's owning them. I'm convinced that every business should by default should have a camera on their premises that don't just cover their store, but it also covers the parking lot and the surrounding areas. So if anything goes on within a certain radius of a business, then it should automatically be on camera. It ain't no way possible that somebody don't know nothing or can't see nothing. That footage should be released no sooner as somebody requesting for it to be released. Not the police, but if enough family members and a petition is signed for you to release footage of a individual and their loved one, you need to release it. Because sometimes you talking about the police. Well, the police don't want you to release the footage because they own the footage. Now we're just talking about what we're talking about, but that's it. And then I'm gonna tell you something else. And I may make some of them mad, but it's time for them pastors. Bring your butt on from behind that pulpit and get your butt on up out here in these streets. Because little Fred and little Ray, they can't keep on dying up on the corners of your church, and you got all of you taking up offerings. Pastor, you took up 5 offerings. Cool, but last Sunday, and we ain't got a camera out here to see what's going on.
Is the protest around the Chicago Police Department, or it's about the violence in just period?
Well, you know what? Mostly it's about the police, the Chicago Police Department. So they're protesting concerning Chicago police, and that's where the problem started. I believe that the problem, let me see that cut. The problem always starts in your own backyard, and you got to get your own backyard together. So they starting here, and and then starting here, it may go viral. It may go a little bit further, but for right now, it's right here. So the Cubs play today, and
got nothing to do with the police to me.
Yeah, I mean, and the girl made such a valid point today that shutting down Lakeshore Drive, it is definitely going to be an inconvenience because Lakeshore Drive, is a place that people go back and forth and commute anyway. And even shutting down Lakeshore Drive on a weekend, on a Friday night or a Saturday would really have been even more of an impact because today is just what, Tuesday? I mean,
Thursday.
I mean, today, Thursday. I got my T's mixed up. Forgive me, y'all. Today, Thursday. And shutting it down on a Friday night or a Friday or a Saturday would have really, really caused an inconvenience as well. But again, how could we talk when we've not shut it down not one day? So we're going to roll with Thursday for right now. And then the next time, maybe they'll shut down Lakeshore Drive, and maybe they'll shut down CTA, and maybe they'll have a whole blackout day, meaning that won't nobody spend no money nowhere at all, and they'll do it for more than just one day. Maybe have a blackout week.
The police have a lot to do with a lot of things, but so do we. So do we. Because we had a very bad weekend last weekend. Who did that? There wasn't no police. That was us.
That was us.
That was us. So when we going to protest us? All of it need to be protested.
Okay, I agree. Monique said, when are they going to protest us? When because you say that we are our worst enemies. Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys call in because guess what? Your opinion counts. Shut down Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza going on this week?
I don't.
Is it still Lollapalooza? I don't know. Is it still going on? Okay. They shut down some of that Palooza money.
It's been kind of quiet down there too.
So again, you guys call in. Your opinion count, and we want to hear from you guys. It's the Cats. We on Intellectual Radio. We on iHeartRadio. And we on Facebook Live many a times. And we here letting these cats out the bag. Yeah. The shooting. You talking about, shooting. I literally watched a protest over the last few days when they were protesting in the communities, and a fight broke out in the middle of the protest of the visual of a young lady that was shot and killed by four people, shot in her back.
And that was us.
And a fight broke out. Now, I'm not sure why them folks was fighting, and somebody smacked paperwork out of Father Flager's hand.
They said it was some some gang violence involved in that fight that took place at that visual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my question is, you guys, what do you think is, what is your outcome about today? And guess what? This was an open topic. So if you got something else that you want to, throw it in, come on, throw it in. Come on, shoot your best shot. But today we are in position to make history right here in the city of Chicago by shutting down Lakeshore Drive. And some folks would actually be on Lakeshore Drive. I don't even like to drive on Lakeshore Drive. So I know I'm not going to get out there walking, trying to figure out now where I don't walk to and how I'm going to get back. So I'm going to be somewhere off on the cut. I'm not walking down Lakeshore Drive now. I'm not getting on Lakeshore Drive, but I will show footage. I'm going to try and see how I can find me one, so as a matter of fact, one of y'all got an apartment overlooking Lakeshore Drive. I know somebody do. And I trust you enough. You trust me enough. And you can say, Vera, come to my apartment. I'm on the 111th floor. And you can come up here. But for real, if you guys got somebody, y'all link up. Y'all, let's connect. But again, give me your opinion, what you think. And you ain't got to go with the status quo, because if you all the way to the left, guess what? You're probably not the only one probably all the way to the left. Somebody else is probably all the way to the left. They just not saying nothing because you've not said anything. And I'm just joking. I'm not coming to anybody's house. So don't call me till you got no place and think I'm coming up there. I'm not coming. I see somebody done hit me in my inbox. Don't start talking stupid. I was real serious, but then I thought about it. You can't be serious with everybody. So again, you guys,
you people that's going down there, how y'all supposed to commute down there? How y'all thinking y'all gonna get back?
I'm gonna drive. Now there are people who said that I'm gonna stay in traffic. Matter of fact, I'm gonna turn my Uber on. Uber $50 Uber rides. It's gonna be a blackout. It's gonna be a blackout. People are gonna be on Uber. They're gonna be on Lyft. People are gonna get down there the best way they can, because the average person would not drive. The average person just would not drive.
I think
so. If you don't have a app, matter of fact, I'm gonna attach my app. Download your. So y'all be ready for the next one. You'll be ready for the next event. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
I don't understand. I just really don't. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't understand. We gotta hit our own. Hit something over there that's gonna wake some people up. Downtown ain't waking no black folks up.
Well, I tell you what,
people that the ones that don't care about nothing.
So and you know, and I understand, and because let me tell you what Monique just said, because my light is bland, and did it go? My light went out
now.
I wonder how did it just come out? See, my light was on and it just went out by itself. So let me just say this right here. We say wake up black folks. Mm-hmm. Some black folks are gonna be walking dead regardless,
right?
And you gotta let the dead be dead. Now, I don't know if there's so much about waking up black folks or waking up the awareness of folks that got the power to be, they got monies, and saying that, listen, we're making a statement here and we will be heard. Now, I'm going to tell you about the Mexicans that shut their jobs down and said, we're not going to work. And them folks got together and said, we're not coming to these factory jobs. We're not coming to your job. We're not working. We're going to be heard. We're going to be respected. They was calling them folks saying, we got $2 more extra for you. What we need to do. Because if y'all ain't working, ain't nobody working. And our companies is going to shut down by default. And so when do we come together and operate on one accord, regardless to who threw the first bait out, regardless to who started it? We just need to come together on something. But a house that's divided will always fall. And one thing that I can say about I'm just not saying this about other races of people, is that they've learned how to come together on something. Even when it comes to, even when it comes to Hispanics, they know how to get together, and you will have all these people living in one house, driving in one car, until everybody can get enough leverage to get their own house and their own car, each one reaching for one. So again, I'm not going to shoot the shutting down Lakeshore Drive, especially when I've not shut down anything. I can't even shut my mouth sometimes. So I definitely can't shut shoot down what they're doing with Lakeshore Drive. Follow my live. I'll be out there.
I'm gonna shoot it down because I'm a commuter. And it's, if something is affecting the wrong people, that's just what it is.
Well,
I don't know the people out there protesting.
Don't drive. Catch the bus.
So that's the same thing. These people, they trying to get down. I just want to know what Lakeshore Drive got to do with anything. What they got to do with anything? That's what I want to know. Come on.
Where y'all at? Y'all heard
People
Monique?
just want attention sometimes. That's just what I think. We got to know. The lady said something that was good. CTA now. Come on. That'd be a good one. But what do Lakeshore Drive got to do with anything?
If these folks were shutting down CTA, folks will still find a way to complain. Why you shutting down CTA? That's my means of transportation. How I'm gonna get to work? Well, drive. If I had a drive, I wouldn't have been doing CTA. So some folks you ain't gonna please. It don't make a difference. It don't make a difference what you do or how you do it. Some folks you are not going to please. So you got to step into the light. And you just got to do what you got to do to make a difference regardless. Because guess what? Suppose they shut down Lakeshore Drive. And as a result of them shutting down Lakeshore Drive, everybody wake up tomorrow morning and they have their 40 acres in a mule. For those who want 40 acres in a mule, I just want the whole, give me everything I got. But I'm just saying, who knows? Now, we'll rather reap the benefits for somebody else and what they're doing, but then complain and kick all along the way. I can't help but think about Rosa Parks, how when she was trying to free slaves, when she was trying to say, I got something, y'all, come on, follow me. We can be free. And some folks was kicking and screaming. Some folks was like, well, I done rolled with you long enough to see where you was going and who was running the operation. But now I'm just going to turn around and go back. Oh, yeah, okay. But you're going to turn and go around and go back with this bullet. Because you're not going to do it and go run and turn around and tell everybody my plans.
Well,
I can only imagine
I'm all for a good protest. Don't get me wrong. But I just like stuff to make sense. I just want it to make a little bit more sense to me. That's all I'm saying. If I don't understand something, I'm going to question it.
And that's right.
I just roll with everybody because they said, let's go. No, I don't do that. I want help me understand what this is about first. That's all I'm talking about.
Well, here's the thing. Some folks, you can teach the math problem 150 times. And some folks will get it. Some folks not going to get it. And that's okay. Because I probably don't get the math problem.
I get a lot of things because I'm very intelligent. That I just don't get it. I want somebody, I still waiting on one of these people to explain to me how is that going to make any type of sense. What is it about? Why Lakeshore Drive? Why?
So what do you suggest?
I want to know why.
Okay. You know what? Maybe we can find some people that can even get on y'all call in. Share the video. Why do you guys think why? Why do you guys think why? Because before I ask why, my whole thing is why not? So a lot of times before I would ask somebody why, I think, okay, well, why not Lakeshore Drive? Why not shut down a place that's popular, that's right in the hearts of downtown, that's on a day that the Cubs is playing? And like I said, old girl brought up a valid point and said, hey, next time y'all may want to check those CTAs and those tracks too. But in the meantime, why not start somewhere so you can end up somewhere? Because if you start nowhere, then you keep on getting nowhere because you've never even started. So even if, Father Flager shut down the Expressway 94, I heard people saying, why that? Willie Wilson gave out $300,000. People said, why that?
Why?
So people always asking for why.
But you gotta ask why, because you want people to join in on what's going on. Ain't nobody gonna be just jumping the gun on everything. Of course we gonna ask why. Just like if you ask me to go somewhere with you, I want to know why we going. I'm not just gonna go with you because you told me it was a good idea. Because anything could pop off. So if you asking people to join in on something, yeah, they want to know why. It's just like, why? What are we doing this? What are we gonna gain? How is this gonna help? So you just can't ask people to let's go here and you can't explain to them as to why, because now they dumb because you're going with any old thing because somebody said so. So why is nothing wrong with asking why? No, but why they pick that? That's what I'm saying. But why? What do they think is gonna happen because they picked that particular street? They don't have nothing to do with, but why there?
So
why there though? It's the wrong location. Cause I think it's not they need to
we
hit,
will
'cause
be
it's the
marching
expressway.
for justice and equality
I
today.
think they needed to come a little bit closer.
Stop the violence. So even if they march in the hood, see, marching in the hood ain't always good.
They need to
Sometimes you got to
other
march
the store.
where you can have the most effect on people. Sometimes you got to march where you say, I'm marching because it's madness on Lakeshore Drive. I'm marching because I'm shutting down the heart of where your commuters make their commute from downtown. Lakeshore Drive is a very known drive, and I'm shutting it down because it ain't never been shut down before. I'm shutting it down because that's what I chose. I'm shutting down Lakeshore Drive because I'm gonna do it on Lakeshore Drive this time, and next time when you're ready to shut it down, you shut it down somewhere. That's inspiration.
I think it could have been some more streets besides that. That's why I asked why there, because it's so unsafe. It's unsafe.
It's unsafe for people.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. Why there? That's unsafe. So it's not
It
gonna
ain't
be all the way
unsafe if you shut it down.
It's gonna be some
It's gonna
fool
be
that's
shut
gonna try to run
down.
somebody over. That's why I said it's gonna become violent, because it's gonna be
Well,
some idiot out there
that's gonna try and mow people down.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
if
what
you
I'm
come
thinking
out there
about.
and try and mow them folks down on Lakeshore Drive, you probably gonna get stopped in your tracks. I just don't see it. I believe that police are gonna be out there. I believe that,
Them white people.
I think people
Excuse
are
me,
gonna be
though.
prepared today.
Excuse me, I ain't like trying to sound racist, but white folks, when they get mad, they act a fool. They act worse than us down there. So they don't care. Road rage is something else.
Well, I tell you what. Yea, though I walk through the shadow of death, I should fear no evil. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down.
God.
Meet me on Lakeshore Drive. It's going down. Meet me on Madison. It's going down. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down. That's just it. Sometimes
I want to see how that's gonna turn out, though. I really want to. I can't go because that's
Monique,
unsafe.
I'm coming. I'm picking you up, Monique. Y'all gonna see Monique out today on Lakeshore Drive talking about some meow. Monique gonna be out. Monique a gangster. Don't let her fool y'all. Monique is a straight up
I ain't
gangster.
gonna die. I ain't trying to die.
Monique, these people trying to live. That's why they marching. You know what? And they had people that are protested in front of the mayor's house. Jamal Green protested in front of the mayor's house. So they've had people to do that.
Well, if you want me go with you, I'll go.
See?
I can't.
Say it again, Monique.
I'll go with her. But I'm just like terrified a little bit, like what's gonna happen? Because some people crazy. That's why I'm like, why they picked there?
Right.
I want to see this. I want to see it.
That's it. So again, you guys, we can't make this stuff up. It's the cats. We on Intellectual Radio. We on iHeartRadio. And we on Lakeshore Drive many a times. We letting the cat out the bag. So we'll be there. Uncut, like Martin say, raw footage. Yeah. And how many of you guys? How many of you guys are coming on Lakeshore Drive today? How many of you guys will be out for protest today? If you coming out, say you coming out. Our whole show done been about Lakeshore Drive today, so I guess this was just a topic that we need to talk about. See, that's the problem. No one has a problem when they shut it down in our area, but when we shut it down in a white box area, then everybody wants to get afraid. Ooh.
Lady, I ain't trying to get ran over. That's why I just want to know why there, because it's dangerous.
But when we shut it down, it's not right. We're gonna shut it down, so no cars left behind.
I think the CTA would have been a great idea.
Okay, Carmen said, "Come on, Monique, I'm going with you."
Okay, Carmen, let's go.
All right, Carmen coming out. Come on, how many of you guys coming out? Where y'all at? How many going on Lakeshore Drive? How many of you guys will be out today? I think there's just as many white people that are tired of the state of the city. I don't think that no one. Where'd you go? I'm sorry.
But they blame everything on us, though.
I don't think no one will create a problem on the lake. They better not show out in front of the white people. Okay. And I don't know if this is a black or a white thing. I think that there are going to be a many of race of people that's out there.
Thing.
I think there are going to be a many of races of people. They said Dr. King was wrong when he marched on. Yes. Say it again. So again, Marquette Park. Again, whenever you do something, there's always going to be somebody that's going to say something. So you just got to do it. Everybody's not going to be in agreement with you. I'm going to tell you something. Everybody wasn't even in agreement with Jesus.
Tell them people on your live that I ain't never said that I'm not in agreement with the protest. I want to know why they picked there because it's dangerous. So tell them they do not, that ain't what I said. I'm just wanting to know why it was a Lakeshore Drive because of the dangerous area. What made them decide to go to that location? That's what I want to know. So it's not that I don't agree with the protest. I just wanted to know why.
Okay, now somebody else said, now shutting down Lakeshore Drive is a revolutionary move. So be ready to possibly take revolutionary moves. I'm down for my people, but we must all be on one accord.
That's true.
Okay. Well, I tell you what,
Man, they damn busy.
grown folks got to do what grown folks got to do. And people said, I understand, Monique. I understand, Monique. Dan Ryan is dangerous. Lakeshore Drive is dangerous. 290 is dangerous. Some folks right outside your front door is dangerous. Some folks in your alley is dangerous. So guess what? Yea, though I walk through the shadow of death, you just got to keep on walking. You got to keep on walking. We got to keep on doing what it is that we're doing in order to demand justice. We can't be asking for justice. We can't keep on walking singing, we shall overcome one day. No, we're going to overcome today. And I ain't got no problem with the folks that sung, we shall overcome one day. So I don't want nobody hearing, oh my God, I don't like her because she just tried to make, a mockery over our song. That's our anthem. Well, maybe sometimes it's your anthem that had you looking for one day and you missed your today while you still looking for one day. Today is your day. This is your time. This is your hour. What are you going to do?
I'm sitting there thinking about that. What am I going to do? Because I am. I'm really sitting up here thinking about why we talking about this. What is another way to do it? But nothing is just ringing the bell right now.
You call the order, Monique. People gonna march.
No, they ain't.
Call the order.
Tell them to sit down somewhere. That's what they really need to go do.
Call the order.
They need to go have several seats.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So all expressways are dangerous. That's right. So again, you guys, I hear you guys on live, but I want you guys to call in. The Cubs are playing today. Lakeshore Drive at 4:00 is going down. And how do you feel? Speak out. Come from behind those buttons and call into the line. The number's been posted, 708-223-8953. So you guys got to say what you got to say. Say what you feel. If it's on your heart, get it out.
We're going to give you... At this point, everybody just want to see how this going to turn out. That's what they want to see.
Yeah. Well, we'll be on. We will definitely be on to cover the footage. We'll be on to cover that.
Definitely. I hope it makes a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes the biggest thing you can do is what you're doing. It's saying, I hope it makes a difference. And because I hope it make a difference, I'm going to be a part of it. My presence alone is going to speak volume and it's going to speak numbers that guess what? People are showing up. They'll be leaving the church today, Greater St. John Baptist Bible Church. Pastor Ira J. Ackery has busloads of people that are going to be loading up on his bus today and going to the protest. So again, that's Pastor Ira J. Ackery, Greater St. John Bible Church. I hope I'm saying his church right. I'm not a member. Ira J. Ackery, so don't be trying to be like she didn't even say my church.
So what about
right.
Father Flager? Is he having buses leaving from
I don't think
church?
Father Flager has anything to do with this one here. I don't think so. I think Father Flager made his move on the 9094, whatever that was. And I believe that this is another group of people that are doing what they're doing. I'm not even sure if Father Flager is in agreement with what they're doing today or not. I have no idea. But hey, Father Flager.
He was pretty upset last night.
I need you to give me a call. Somebody tell Father Flager to call in. We want to know what he thinks. Well, is you in agreement with what's going on? Somebody call Father Flager. Tell him Vera from the Cats Out show. He'll know me. I want to holler him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you something about Father Flager. Last time I said something about Father Flager, I came and I said, Father Flager don't speak for me. I speak for me. And I moved. People were pissed off. Oh my God. How are you gonna say Father Flager don't speak for you? You got to be crazy. Father Flager speaks for us. He speaks for us. And people were really going in on me, Monique. They was mad, wasn't they?
Uh-huh.
Me and Monique, we rode. I said, Monique was like, where you going? I said, I'm on my way to Father Flager Church. She was like, what? I said, you riding with me? She's like, what you going down there for? And then she's like, okay, well, come on, let's roll. Went down to Father Flager Church with my live and said, hey, Father Flager. I received a whole lot of backlash. People pissed off at me because they said I was putting my mouth on you because I said you cannot speak for me as a black woman. You can't speak for me, Father Flager. Mm-hmm. And you want to know what Father Flager said? Baby, I love you. Yeah. And you're right. I can't speak for you. I can't speak for nobody but Father Flager. That's who I speak for. Exactly, and then gave me a hug and told me, I love you. I support you. You did not tell you that? You ain't have to come down here and prove nothing to nobody. I ain't trying to speak for you, sister. I appreciate a man. Yeah. And he said that and gave me a hug. I got much respect for him. Yeah. So, Father Flager, my question is, what do you think about today's march on Lakeshore Drive? Because I seen Father Flager out in the hood. See, people want to always put their mouth on somebody about what they not doing. I seen that man marching for that woman. I seen that man standing out there with those folks holding it down. So if you ain't holding it down, you can't come from the next man that's doing what he's doing in the community and holding it down. Right. I ain't got nothing but respect for the man. And I think that it was about time that some of these other pastors came out in the street and did what they was doing. Now, some of them have always been out there. So I can't talk about the ones that's always been out there. Because if you always been out there, you know I'm not talking about you, Pastor.
Good morning, Cats Out Show.
Good morning. Good morning. I first want to say thank you so very much, Ms. Vera, for all you do in the community. And you basically give love to everybody in the Chicagoland area, not just Chicago, but all of the surrounding areas. I watched your live all yesterday evening over there on the west side. That used to be, I grew up on that side of town in that neighborhood, and just all of the heartfelt things you were doing to try to find that young man and all the other missing children over there. It's just heart-wrenching. It's heart-wrenching, but you get results, and I'm so happy that you do that. I really do. So happy that you do that, and you inspire others to keep caring about each other, and that's just a wonderful thing. You're a beautiful angel. Thank you.
I appreciate you, and thank you as well. What's your name again, sister?
My name is Judy.
Judy, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Appreciate
also, the march out there on Lakeshore Drive. Recently, I live close to that area, near the ballpark and all of that, and I think that's a wonderful idea. We have to overcome our fears with things, as you know, to get any kind of result. You got to be able to be willing to give something to accomplish the goal you're trying to achieve. And if you don't put something out there, and I mean, we were taught, it feels like this is going back to the 60s, really. Yeah, that's what this all feels like. All of the stuff with the police, all of the stuff with the kids come up missing, all of this death and, dissension amongst each other. It feels like the 60s. It feels like we haven't accomplished anything or achieved anything, and in this day and time with all of the technology and all of that, it seems like we should be much further ahead of ourselves, socially, economically, everything.
That's it. Now, do you plan on coming down to Lakeshore Drive today?
I'm thinking about it real strongly.
Come on down, girl. Come on, link up, holla at your girl. Come on down.
You know what? I'm going to really make a strong effort to do that.
Okay. Catch the bus, girl, or call you an Uber. Call you a Lyft. Don't drive. Don't drive unless you got the Uber app and you can turn it on while you're down there.
Well, I'll take it over there. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate that. And that community needs a whole lot. And I know you were doing some things out in Maywood as well. And just, it's all touching me personally because it's like you walking through my life.
and showing people in their element, and all these moms that's trying to, get their children and hold on to their children. And people need to know whatever their children are doing, they need to let them know, I love you. I just love you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these children don't even realize their parents love them the way they do. They may not even think their parents even pay attention to them. So, they just need to start, unconditional love and let them be who they are and express themselves the way they need to. But I think all of you there are wonderful. All of you there are magnificent people. So just keep up the good work. I just wanted to tell you that.
Well, bless you, sister, and thank you again for your compliment. We appreciate and we definitely need your positive feedback. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Sarah.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So again, you guys, folks coming in, folks coming down.
Are we bringing bets with stuff with us?
Yeah, Monique, wait, hold it. Monique, what you just asking me?
Was we bringing some bets and stuff?
We bringing bets and mace. See?
We gotta protect us too.
We gotta protect ourselves, y'all. Monique is crazy. We going down there. She gonna put us in it now. Now she gonna be the first one on the front line. Y'all see Monique on the news. Y'all be like, wasn't she on the Cat Talk show? She up there in the front. Shut it down. Yes.
Oh Lord Jesus.
That's it. So again, you guys, if you're not doing anything, support the people that are. And the one way that you can support the people that are doing something, even if you don't always agree,
still do
is support them with love, support them in prayer, support them in bringing awareness to what they're doing. And I'm gonna tell you something. I remember when my children, when they're growing up and they say, Mama, when I grow up, I want to be. Some of the time, some of the things that they wanted to be when they was growing up, I didn't necessarily agree with. But I had enough sense to say, well, I tell you what, I'm going to support you in making sure that you get all of the grades that you need to get and get all of the studying and get the education. And I'm not going to allow you to be mediocre in anything that you do, because regardless to what you choose to be in life, I'm going to support you in greatness. So go ahead on and grow up and be who you're going to be and do what you're going to do. And even though I may not agree with every move you make, I'm going to support you in love. And that's what we have to do with one another. I think that's the biggest accomplishment we can make right now in this movement, is although we may not necessarily agree with what these people are doing by shutting down Lakeshore Drive, shutting down Madison, or just shutting their mouths, let's support them the best way we can.
And also
thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
They should also try to think of other ways that we can help.
Other ways we can help.
Yeah.
Well, one of the ways we can help, and I can just tell you off the top of my head, is we can help by sharing the video, bringing awareness. If you see somebody that's on live and they're down there at the Lakeshore Drive protest, go on there live and share it. Share it around the globe. Make noise. The other thing you can do is, pray for people. Right. Some of you guys need to start praying right now for the people that's going on Lakeshore Drive. You can do the most positive thing you can do is say to somebody, hey, I know you're going down on Lakeshore Drive today. Let me give you some support. Let me give you some love. Some people may actually be sacrificing work. If you know somebody that's going down there, say, hey, I got 5 on it. Here, get you something to eat while you're there. Who can I get to give some waters to? So that while they're there, if people are marching and they get hot or thirsty, how can I get some water in?
Bond money.
Matter of fact, I'm putting my Cash App up. Send all the bond money to me. I need bond money. I'm going to bond 2 people out of jail. Just 2. Don't send me no more than them for 2. But no, for real. People need what they need.
Yeah.
So whatever you can do is what you need to do. That's it. Whatever you can do is what you need to do. That's it. No more, no less. Because if you do more, then you're doing too much. And if you don't do enough, then you're not doing enough. God only gives you credit for doing what you have been appointed to do. And that's never going to be too much. And that's never not going to be enough. So again, you guys, that's the Cats Out Show. We have officially just ended our show on such a positive, good note. We appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. But good thing you guys are backstage with us because it's the Cats. We on Intellectual Radio. We on iHeart Radio. And we on Facebook Live many a times. And we keep doing it. As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing it today on Lakeshore Drive. We're going to be letting the cat out the bag.
Meow. And if I go to jail, I'm telling my mama it's Vera fault.
Don't be telling your mama, girl. Your mama be like, hanging with that damn Vera. You're letting cats out the bag. You're on Lakeshore Drive. You're at hotels protesting. You're doing all types of bad. That damn Vera is a bad, good influence. Hey, tell your mama. She knows we love her. Yes, you guys. Vera, don't forget your charger. Now, you know
get your charger.